Our next honorees are the 1975 Longwood field hockey team. So if you guys would please come down so we can take the picture. So this team, as they come down, this team was one of the best field hockey teams in the nation. The Lancers finished 6th in the country that year. They earned a spot at the AIAW US FHA National Field Hockey Championship Tournament, where they won games over San Jose State and Worcester. That year, the team went 16-5-4, the most wins in program history, and they scored a team record 68 goals while also recording 10 shutouts that year. And they were coached by somebody who preceded them in the Hall of Fame, Dr. Carolyn Hodges Crosby. Let's give them another hand. As they sit, I will invite up Longwood alum Ron Brown to deliver remarks on their behalf.
I did not play field hockey at Longwood. I was 14 years old when this miracle happened in 1975. But the ladies had asked me to speak on their behalf, and I'm going to follow through with that. Again, my name is Ron Brown, Longwood College class of 1984. I live in Mechanicsville, Virginia, and host an independent podcast called Lancers Past. I feature former Longwood College and Longwood University student athletes and coaches. And in 2020, I was looking for an interesting story of an accomplished Longwood team that was really not that well known. The 1975 field hockey team checked all my boxes. I interviewed Carol Philo and Terry Sawyer and came to respect their team's accomplishments. Carol, I'm honored that you asked me to speak about your team. And ladies, it is fitting that your team follows your beloved coach, the late Carolyn Hodges Crosby, into this Hall of Fame, as Sam mentioned. On behalf of the team, thank you to the Longwood Alumni Office, the athletic department, as well as the selection committees. As the kids now say, you crushed it. To give you some perspective, in the mid-'70s, Longwood was still an all-female residential college with an enrollment of around 2,200. There were no scholarships in field hockey, and the college had no official nickname. This was pre-Lancers. The field hockey team was informally known as the Longwood Ladies. Speaking of names, I will refer to the team members today as they were known at Longwood, just for simplicity purposes. Women's sports operated back then under the national umbrella of the AIAW, Association for Intercollegiate Athletics for Women. Women's athletics at Longwood did not start competing in the NCAA until the 82-83 season here at Longwood. In 1975, these special ladies finished the regular season 14-3-3, state runner-up to their rival William & Mary. Under Carolyn Hodges, it was their third consecutive season with 11 or more wins. The team thought that the season was over and they could enjoy Thanksgiving, but vacation plans quickly changed as another team declined to bid for the first AIAW, United States Field Hockey Association tournament at Madison College in Harrisonburg. You may know it as JMU now. It was the first time a Longwood College team would play in any national championship, and their first time playing on an artificial turf field, much different than the home field of Barlow. College field hockey had no division classifications at that time. The tournament featured the nation's best, regardless of the size or enrollment. The ladies entered as true tournament underdogs. Longwood held their own, as Sam mentioned about the results, beating San Jose State 3-0, then dropped the second match to eventual national champion Westchester of Pennsylvania 4-1. The ladies rebounded to defeat Worcester of Ohio 3-2 and tied Bemidji State in Minnesota 1-1. Now, with the tie, Longwood advanced due to something called penetration time. We're not going to get into the details of that. I don't know much, but that's the truth, okay? So in the final game, Longwood lost to Lock Haven 7-1 and finished 6th among 16 teams in the tournament. Coach Hodges' game plan was designed around speed. She introduced an innovative formation that featured 2 roving links who could run the whole field with excellent stick work. They were Terry Sawyer and Kathy Lowe. Terry was the lone senior and team captain. She could not be here today and passes on these remarks. And if you know Terry, you know you're going to enjoy these. Or if you don't know Terry, you will enjoy them. Trust me. This is Terry Sawyer speaking. Field hockey was my first passion. I developed that same passion for pickleball. I apologize that I cannot attend today's ceremony in recognition as I'm playing and refereeing in the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. It is indeed an honor to be recognized and inducted into the Longwood Athletics Hall of Fame. I'm thankful to have attended Longwood, she was athletic too, and to represent the college on a national level in field hockey. I would like to thank Paula Williams, who's with us today, and Ron Brown for pursuing this honor for our team. And thank you, Longwood University, she actually put that in here. She's still getting with the times, okay? For recognizing our team's accomplishment and place in Longwood Athletics. To my teammates, I cannot believe it has been 50 years since we achieved our place in history. I wish I could be with you today to see how the years have been for you. I will always remember that season and the friendships we forged through field hockey. We will be blue and white forever. Again, those comments were from Terry Sawyer. But there was another Terry. Her name was Terry Voigt, and she had a nose for the goal at left forward. Her 33 goals and 66 points from 1975 are still single-season records. Carol Philo complimented Voigt as the right inner forward and scored off Terry's short passes in front of the goal. On the wings, Terry Donahue and Linda Baumler used their speed and height to move the ball upfield to the goal. I got more for everybody, okay? All right. On defense, halfbacks Sarah Putt-Carr, Pat Dameron, Sally Grimes, and Diane Conley, along with sweeper Kathy Arthur, featured strong sticks and aggressive play. The Longwood defense racked up 10 shutouts during that season. And, of course, there was goalie, and I met her today. She didn't know who I was, Jane Greer, and her voice that directed the defense and consistently cleared the ball out of the circle. And if she was up here, she wouldn't need a mic either. That's what I've heard anyway. Mary Appich and Jenny Morrow were great defenders at the tournament, as well as reserve goalie Cheryl Jenkins. Adding depth during the season were Patty Hewson, Sally Terry, Donna Vanderveer, Donna Lowe, Teresa Matthews, Jessie Schaefer, Catherine Beek, Linda Crovat, Ann Hunt, Cheryl Sams, Ginger Nicholas, and Janice Wolfe. Assisting Coach Hodges was Sally Custer and manager Diane Harwood. I also had a chance to talk to Diane today. Diane was an outstanding team manager for all 4 hockey seasons and her team's biggest cheerleader. She took care of the team with water, first aid, encouragement, and for what I hear, so much more. In closing, I want to thank Carol Philo for helping me with this tribute, because you know I didn't come up with this all myself. I was only 14 years old when this happened, okay? All right? Believe me, every attempt has been made to ensure the accuracy of the information I've just disclosed. Ladies, congratulations on this well-deserved honor, finishing 6th in the 1975 AIAW United States Field Hockey Association National Tournament with a final record of 16-5-4. Welcome to the Longwood University Hall of Fame.